Okay, I'm going to have to do this quick. Third time's the charm. My name is DJ Martin. This is my Fundamentals of Physics podcast for George Stewart's 9 a.m. morning class. The experiment I'm doing is the same speed experiment. We're going to demonstrate that gravity pulls on all things equally. For this experiment, I'll be using my anatomy book and this little piece of papery plasticness. So let's get started. Let's see what happens if I drop them both at the same time. Okay. The obviously bigger, heavier anatomy book hit first, as opposed to the little tiny piece of papery plastic. Why did this happen if gravity pulls on all things equally? Air resistance. Basically, the downward force of the big heavy book overcame the upward force of air resistance, whereas the little piece of papery plasticness did not, and therefore it fell at a slower pace. However, let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, voila. They both fell at the same time. Why did this happen this time? Well, with the little piece of paper on top of the big book, it basically took air resistance out of the equation for the little piece of paper, and gravity was able to take its full effect, so they both fell at the same time. We know this works thanks to Sir Isaac Newton, and that was my Fundamentals of Physics podcast.